Today, we're going to talk about an NFT that has massive potential.
But more about that after this intro.
NFT fam, hope everybody's having a good Thursday today. Let's get right into it, guys. We are in a bear market, so I want to bring to you a collection to help grind for a whitelist spot, because that's one of the safest things to do in a bear market is just to get that whitelist spot. Of course, as always, not financial advice, I have to say that. But guys, if you haven't checked this out, please take a look at the Possessed NFT. This is one of the biggest NFTs that's coming up. When I looked at their Twitter, I was blown away by the engagement. This rivals things like Imaginary Ones, Invisible Friends. Just looking at this post here, for example, it's got 7,700 likes, 3,400 retweets, 2,000 comments. That's huge, especially for, they've got 228,000 followers on Twitter. And these guys gaining all those followers, they didn't do the like, comment, retweet thing over and over and over again like lots of other collections do. So this following that they gained is extremely organic. They did it in a very, very nice way. And one of the reasons why I think first of all, let's go to their website and quickly talk about a little bit of introduction information on this. It's 10,000 NFTs animated. What do you get with the NFT? So it's an animated character that comes in either one of two states. You can either get the Possessed or you can get the Blessed state. So I guess that's what this is. Possessed, Blessed. This animated stuff is really hot at the moment. They talk about the minting. It's going to mint sometime between now and June. So there's still time to get in the Discord and start grinding, which is what I'm going to do. Now, the utility of it, they're not very clear on the white paper. That's not been released yet, but this is more of a community-based project and an art-based project. And with such a strong community, I don't have any reservations, even though they don't have the utility, because it's going to come. They've got really good collaborations and really good founders, which we'll talk about in a bit. The creativity of this project is insane. If you go to their Discord, I really like how they set everything up. Each room has its own theme. So it's like a lab kind of theme. You can see like they've got access logs, they've got cold storage, they've got lab, they've got creative analysis. Just each room here has its own theme and its own kind of creative twist on it, the lab office. And even when I signed in, there was a cool video that I had to listen to. They gave me a password, and it was kind of like a lab-themed video. Really, really neat, guys. The creators of this, the founders of this project, obviously are very thoughtful in coming up with this NFT. And guys, going back to why the community is so strong and how this grew, if you look at their social blade here, it shows that in April, in the beginning, they had 80,000 followers. Then at the end of April, they had 126,000 followers. So they grew 46,000 followers in 1 month, which is insane. And going back, it kind of speaks to the engagement and how they were able to do it. So they did everything right, essentially. And they're a very, very community-focused kind of project. So just going back to some of their tweets here, they show their creative process. So they show what they did when they were coming up with the NFT drawing. They documented their struggles. They documented their wins and some of the challenges that they had creating this art. They allow the audience to vote. So choose which one you like. And an example here is they give polls. So look at, do you want smoking? Do you want fangs? Do you want a snarl? Do you want rainbow? Do you want stubble? Do you want tears? So the fans are allowed to vote, and then they come up with a creation. Behold your creation here. So along the entire way, they have a really, really cool way of getting fans involved and in building this project, which is one of the reasons why they have insane engagement and they were able to grow so quickly. These guys did it right. When a project builds like this, they don't game the system by doing the like retweet thing. They have true fans, and when a project grows like this, a lot of times it means the floor price is going to hold up very, very well. It's going to be a strong project. But like I said, the social blade shows how it just grew so quickly, and the community is just so strong. Looking at the founders, guys, quickly, I really like what I see. One of the founders, TMW.eth, he joined in 2011, so having an older Twitter account is always a good thing. It shows that you don't have some strange intention, like a lot of these projects where the founders joined recently. He's got 29,000 followers on Twitter, so he's got a decent following. And the other founder here, Joe at What the Fur, also joined early in 2009 with 31,000 followers. So this is all very good. I love how transparent these founders are. I think that that speaks to why the community is so strong. So these guys released a kind of a portfolio on themselves in their Twitter, and here's the link to it here. So this tmw.eth guy, he talks about why it's important to him to dox himself. And then he talks about himself here. He's 31-year-old, 6'6" tall dude, white guy living in London. He studied computer science for 7 years, and then he co-founded Hubble. And he talks about the success of Hubble. It was the 26th fastest growing company in the UK. He got voted 30 under 30 list on Forbes. That's really impressive. They raised $10 million. So this company did very, very well. And guys, whenever somebody's successful in Web 2 and they bring those skills to Web 3, it's always a good sign because it means he was able to create teams. It means he's organized. I don't know necessarily organized, but he's able to build projects, right? Build a strong community. He's got the tenacity to come up with something like that. He's obviously got the smarts. And so it shows a lot, right? A lot of these skills that are required to build successful companies in Web 2 are transferable in what's needed to building successful NFTs. So that's a really good sign. Then the other guy, What the Fur, he talks about, a lot of his inspirations, subconscious, conscious, obviously a very artistic guy. Some of his influences, the Ninja Turtles, Michael Jordan and Space Jam. He talks more about his inspirations here. He talks about when he knew what he wanted to pursue, and then where he's from here. He talks about doodling. As a kid, we've all done that. And then he also founded a company called Point Studio, which was a marketing company in the digital marketing company. So here's his website here. Again, this shows that he has what it takes to build a company in Web 2 to be profitable. It means that these skills are all transferable to building a good NFT, so it's all a very good sign. And then this is Hubble. This is the successful company of the other guy. So all of these things combined give me a lot of confidence in this project. The community is ridiculous. The founders are proven. They're super honest. They're doxed. They're just very transparent. They show their entire building process. Guys, not financial advice like I say, but this project is going to be something. And I'm going to be in their Discord grinding for that whitelist spot. I'm going to be following them. This is a project that I really want to get involved in. The community just seems amazing. So yeah, that's that, guys. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. Please like and subscribe if this helps you, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video.